I meet the chief of staff, I go aggro. Hammer got the keys to smash like piano. Smoky to the breeze and ass like tobacco. Hidden like a geocache with like shadows. I lay the pipe full of passion. Just talk to all of how I bring the action. Hamilton fashion, look what I'm packing. Now that I'm second in line to a dragon. Grip it, claws and I rip it. I could be important, turn around, I said I did it. Got the face of mirror, when I spit it, so prolific. Push the navy to the limits, it's a dream, I'm here to finish. I'm a boss, miss me, flow, crispy. Razor cuts of brothers, all us up in Da Vinci. Bigly's gonna hit my peak, no whiskey. Bars hard like the metal pipe I keep with me.
Our passion burning, we'll show you how it's done. The wheels are turning, now that we're bound by blood. Our passion burning, this journey's just begun. Our power surging, now that we're bound by blood.
Cause we're gonna stoke the fire, and we're gonna bathe in flames. Knowing that we chase desires, they are gonna know our names. Cause we're gonna stoke the fire, and we're gonna bathe in flames. Knowing that we chase desires, they are gonna know our names.
Younger brother, I pack guns in my punches, I blunder. But shit, if there's meat, then we eat. Got a glutton's hunger. I lead the team, but not a good conductor. Gum rubber, now the gloves are off. Put Navy in a cup, these mugs get boxed. Say it never stood, I'm an underdog. The trade floors with young girls are thunder gods. Be rabbit, this battle's a rap.
That was probably loud as shit.
Incomplete package, the hockey is stacked. Take the last, they can never to snap. Nakama with me, I'm never alone. Brothers, cause we took a north. Aiming for winning the throne. Now that I'm switching up fourth. Our passion burning, we'll show you how.
Alright, well, let's get to it. Hello. We are continuing and hopefully finishing up our logo design commission from my cousin's husband. I'm like, where did this one come from? Fuck, hold on. Debating throwing like a vectored texture over the denim. Well, let's get cracking, shall we?
Cause we're gonna stoke the fire, and we're gonna bathe in flames. Knowing that we chase desires, they are gonna know our names. Cause we're gonna stoke the fire, and we're gonna bathe in flames. Knowing that we chase desires, they are gonna know our names.
Also, if you're wondering why I have my ear mostly uncovered, it's because I fucked up over the weekend. In a multitude of ways, if we're being fully honest. Managed to blow out my, well, not blow out, I mean, yeah, no, I would call creating a fistula in your fucking earlobe a blowout, personally. Technically not the same term, but you know what? Fucking close enough. Long and short is, I tried doing a half gauge up. Which resulted in, I think, either the style of the piercing or the style of the piercing or the metal it was made out of, which should not have been the case because I specifically sought out a non-allergy impacting metal, right? Caused my left ear to get super duper fucking irritated. And excuse me. Still a little sick. Yeah, basically my ear got super fucking irritated. So then my wife handed me a 00 gauge silicone plug, being like, this'll This will let you gauge up more slowly and not make your ear all pissed off. Cut to 24 hours later, and my ear was more pissed off than it's ever been. And it turns out I managed to, like, turns out that the gauge she gave me, or not gauge, the tunnel she gave me, not only managed to irritate my ear further, but actually split the inside of the piercing hole. So, did not go super duper great. As far as the whole gauging thing goes, you know?
Load it, cock it, let it blow. Load it, cock it, let it go. Load it, cock it, let it blow. Load it, cock it, let it go.
Get in where you fit in. This is not our decision. We going in and we killing. Better get in position. Listen, this is not a drill. This the real thing. Rainbow is here.
So, you know, after 24 hours of that, I decided to cave, and swap down 2 sizes to just say fuck it and let it, like, calm down. And it was at that point that I realized just how badly I'd fucked up. Like, I took the plug out of this ear, and, well, my wife took that plug out, actually, and it started just dripping blood, like, which, you know, generally speaking, you don't want in a piercing. Dripping blood is generally not viewed as a good thing. Why is this not grouped? Hold on.
Should I like throw some gradients in here? No, because that's gonna fuck up the whole layering effect we got going on.
Gradients will make that exponentially harder to pull off.
Because, like, okay, for example, let's just try it with the denim.
Especially when we haven't grabbed any of these gradients. Or these swatches.
This is the part of your life where you know that it's good to be soldiers. Do you think they can hold us? It's the team hard as a boulder. Terrorists on the other side of the door. You know they would do anything to get over. They will not yield. Put up a shield and don't forget to look over your shoulder. Ready to breach, ready to siege. Devilish deeds get blown up. We are freedom fighters, so before the night is over.
Actually, that could work.
When you cock and pull it, soldier.
Hold on. It does add a nice little bit of nuance to it. Maybe we'll do it situationally. I do like that. Oh. At a certain point, we are going to have to start adding highlights as well. I figure let's get everything else relatively fleshed out first, huh? Let's get these legs finished. Then we'll do that hand, and we'll finish the log, and then we'll do highlights, and then we'll dick around with it a bit. Just kind of fucking around with what we think will look good. What's up, sheep? How we doing? Heck yeah, man, I appreciate it. Always good to have a bit of a smile now and again, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, did you get the same kind of tablet as me?
I mean, it gets the job done for sure. Like, it's nothing fancy, but it work. It do work.
Here to create my ambition, don't listen to walls break through. No sense in flinching, my head's hold position, you won't undo. Think I'll lose. I got bad news. Here to create my ambition, don't listen to walls break through. Single him out like a loose leaf, can envision a more though who can boost me. Always been a dog, ring true. Star Wars groupie, watching for suit, no two-piece. Acting confused, you a bitch, infused on the roofies. Flying all around this dragon like Bruce Lee. Bringing on the walls, you jackhammer, paws and packed in the halls, attracting all stars. Been waiting for my turn for a minute, calling every time we're spending. Please get offended, these hands look splendid. Boy, if I ever talk shit, then I probably cheat. Didn't tell worry, swinging a flurry, dragging rush, get crushed, no worries. What is the hurry? Time's not swift. I'm about
Hoping this ends up coming out relatively good.
every hit. Look like a glitch. Look like my enemies tend to be pissed.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be happy with the end product. You know, my goal is always for me to also be happy with that shit. It looks awesome. Hell yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh god, I'm dropping down. I really need to get around to buying that fucking hose clamp. Need to just get a fucking fat ass hose clamp just to block this thing from dropping down.
Do the old duct tape hose clamp trick. Don't look pretty, but I'm not trying to show off for people.
It's also not an office space, so it's much less of a fucking concern in general. Oh. We're getting there. That definitely doesn't need to be that level of black. Drop that down to like, yeah, that's better. Even a little less maybe.
Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop.
Sip, I need a bad bitch. Real one, not no catfish. Bad, I take her home and eat that pussy like a damn dish. All my co-ops bad as hell, I do not fuck with average. Bitch ain't even 21, still fuck her like a savage. Hoes up me like BTS. Just count money, don't feel no stress. Got me a bitch in the east and the west with a big ass chest. Can I fuck? Hell yes. No, I stay with a hentai bitch that hit 1 mil. Need more on this. Better cuff your chick and hide your sis. They both gon' give my dick a kiss. Simp, I love a chicken cosplay. They got flat or big ass titties, I still fuck them anyway. Shotty calling my dick Tanjiro the way it always slay. I'm gonna need some water breathing when I make that pussy spray.
Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop. Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop.
I don't like that.
I'll be fucking on your waifu when I smoke this boof. Ooh, you better make some room, Ashiki and Kadama. You wanna hit this too?
I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm with this chair, I swear to God, bro.
Wow, Shiki, big gay. Y'all didn't have to go in that hard, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect that from either of you, because the last time I heard something that hard, it was my father telling me that I would never amount to anything.
Bring me the baddest bitch you got. I need a hoe, I need a thought. When it's gonna take all of this cock. When she suck it, she don't stop.
I can feel myself slowly lowering. And then occasionally it'll be like, oh, hey, by the way, fuck you, Munchie. And it'll do like a big fucking drop. It would also help if I had, you know, the fucking... So we could probably like melt this into that shadow there. I'll have to buy yourself an old school metal foldy chair for the same reason. Yeah, no, I actually like, I'm so desperate for this stupid thing to stop doing what it's doing that I like went online and looked up methods to make it stop happening. And yeah, as I said earlier, the tried and true method is either PVC pipe, like take off, like just go out, like go out of your way to do the fucking thing where you where you PVC that shit. Just like take the fucking piston off and throw PVC pipe on that bitch.
Now to strike.
Or you can use a combination of duct tape and a hose clamp. I smacked my desk and all my shit fell. 1 second. That's upsetting. I mean, this in general is a little upsetting. I spent so much money on this cup and I'm so salty that it fucking, like, just the top of this snapped off at one point. I would have used this till the day I fucking died if it lasted that long. Sorry. Just realized I was doing all that fucking crunchy bullshit in the mic. My bad. Alright. So we could probably like curve this up a little bit onto here. Grab both of these and merge them. Would it be possible to disassemble, regas, regrease, and repump with air? Yeah, no, that sounds like a giant. Like at that point, you might as well just buy a new piston, which is also an option. So the issue for me is that like this piston has been like this since the day we bought these chairs. Also, I don't want to go through the bullshit of disassembling this fucking chair just to put a new piston in it. Oh, yeah, no, that is definitely an option. Nope. Can I fucking move this whole ass thing? No, it's just this part right here. What is happening right now?
Yeah, think I'm invincible. Couple heads to knock off on my list. I call this shit principle. Born to be nothing but savage. Cool to the bone or insumo. Carrying all of my baggage. Family ties pinned against the wall. Yeah. Hey, think I'm invincible. Couple heads to knock off on my list. I call this shit principle. Born to be nothing but savage. Cool to the bone or insumo.
1 second. Gotta remember where stuff is in this version of the overlay. There we go.
Shock the world like I'm right, you. Now I only see right through. I would rather break my fucking back or die alone than hand over my pride. You claim that everything I ever lived for was nothing more than a shimmery.
Steel black officer with cushions, yeah.
Hello, hello.
I will be you.
Tired. I had
Well,
I had trouble getting to sleep last night, so that's my fault. I mean, I guess
oh
that's
God,
I guess that's my body's fault, but whatever.
that's 2 people today that's having trouble sleeping.
I don't know. I got into a spiral before bed last night.
Wasn't Jigsaw, was it?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it was just like this hasn't happened in a while, but my brain started playing the greatest hits of every shameful moment of my life.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I call it the depression jukebox.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking accurate, actually.
The jukebox of depression.
Oh.
Just scrolling through it, you're scrolling through it. It's got like the greatest hits of. Oh, I remember that when my dad didn't care about me. I remember that when my mom thought I was a wasteless disappointment. It's like, you know what? I want to really.
So for me, it's more along the lines of, hey, remember that shitty thing you did? Hey, remember that shitty thing you did? You haven't grown as a person. You're still a piece of shit.
Yeah. And then you go to the jukebox and go, yeah, I'm gonna play that one. And like it only costs like £1 to do it, and you've only got like 50 pence. It's like, ah. So now you feel shit. And you rummage around in your pocket and you found £1, but when you put it into the jukebox, it's that one fucking pound out the jukebox just won't take. So it keeps dispensing it out.
God damn it.
Then again, I would be very concerned if you had that dream because you don't have pounds as currency.
This is true.
Actually, it would be more devastating if you had a pound and it cost 1 cent.
See, that's one thing that throws me off every time I think about foreign currencies, specifically like the pound versus the dollars, that we both use the cent.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you don't use cents?
No, we have no cents.
God damn it.
No, we have pence.
Pence. Oh, right.
Pound and pence.
At one point, I got it in my head that pence was cents.
Pence is cents, but cents is not cents. Cents is pence.
Hey, gonna give me an aneurysm within the first 15 seconds of this call.
That's what I'm here for, Munchie.
Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited to get this done. I keep trying to get your fucking Yours and Ashes thing done and then getting caught up in some fucking stupid brain shit.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've seen the announcement, Ash's server, but he's holding his wedding back a year.
Okay. I did
so
not
you've got
see.
more time. So you've got more time.
And that's cool. The issue being is that is the current mission that I have set forth for myself on TikTok. So I can't really post any more art videos or make any more like preemptive art videos until I get that done.
That's fine. Do what thine must.
It's just a brain thing for me, you know. It's like I've decided this is the next one. This will be the next fucking one, even if it takes 7 months. Let my algorithm suffer. I know that's not smart if I'm trying to grow a fucking brand or anything like that, but I'm really not. Smart
if
or
people,
trying to grow a brand.
if people are willing to see great shit, they will be willing to wait to see the great shit.
Oh, that reminds me. I did actually follow it. No, I did that on stream. I followed through and I actually ordered the art prints of the last 3 art therapy sessions. And they showed up.
Nice.
Now I just have to go through the wonderful process of getting them into frames. Which have showed up. I just haven't gotten around to putting them in the frames yet.
Oh well. But but yeah. I've been just hanging out with Ash and all them.
That's good. How they doing?
They're doing fine.
That's good.
Your character in HZW's got a big task coming up lately.
Oh yeah? What's that?
You have to defend your crown.
Oh no.
Because you were the last king of the hazard zone, and me and Nat have made it where the last king and queen have to defend their throne on Crown Warfare, but the last queen of the hazard zone does not work for us anymore. So, it'll be a new one. Well, that's because we kind of made a whole thing of like, hey, let's be more stingy this year. Tell people to upload their shit to our shit. We're not gonna go and look for it. We're on like 10 different fucking tags. You're gonna use our tag.
What are people supposed to be uploading?
So people will be uploading their cause with their creative wrestlers. And we would say, if you want in, go to upload to the tag HZWTV. But because their characters are already up on the community creations, they would be like, oh yeah, my dude's already up. Look at this hashtag, or look at this hashtag, look at this hashtag. And we were like, And this year we were like, no, you're going to do it in our tags. If you don't, you're not going to get in.
I feel like that's fair, because it's like, that's extra work for you when they're trying to be on your thing. That doesn't seem... like it's that fucking hard. What, you can't edit the hashtags?
No, the only thing we've kind of like set aside to go, fine, we'll do it, is sometimes wrestlers, sometimes people will like ask, like say, the eFed owner to create their wrestler, and then they would do that and then upload them. So their significant viewer can have them, but it's unuploadable because that's how they made it. So sometimes the viewer's like, yeah, mine's already up, it's made by somebody else, but I can't re-upload it, so you have to look on a tag, and it's like, fair enough. Because sometimes people don't like creating characters, or sometimes people don't have the game themselves, but the eFed owner goes, oh, well, you can still be a part of it, because I can just create you a character.
Right, okay.
There was this one dude, though, that really got on my nerves. He was just like, oh yeah, my character's already uploaded. I was like, did you upload it or did somebody else upload it? And he was like, oh, I uploaded it. I'm like, right, so can you please just do it to HZWTV, please? And he was just like, look, dude, I've already uploaded it. It's already there. Can you just go and get it? And I'm just like, dude, it's on HZWTV. That's where you need to do it. And he was just like being an arse about it. And I was like, right, fine. I'll go and get it then. I'll go and get it on this different tag. And then he was like, right, thank you. And I was just, I was in the middle of commentary. I was like, I could fucking smack the shit out of this bastard right now. But I thought content over anger.
Yeah, that's generally a good take.
I hate saying the word content because it's like
content.
It's always like a stigma of like oh shit, but I don't know. It just pissed me off so badly. But by the way, I have been thinking about something. I just want your views on it. So, do you know the emotes that you've made me? I will show you the ones I'm specifically talking about. Give me a moment. Where the fuck are you? There you are. So boop, 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 and boop. So these ones specifically. And
Where am I looking?
chat.
Oh. Okay.
I was thinking about with me having this plush, it would make more sense if I change the theming of those emotes to the plush's face instead of just that only face.
I specifically built the plush based on those.
I know, but I'm just saying though, like, I would rather have it be the plush instead. Like I said, I just wanted to get your opinion. Because with the plush being more of my gimmick now, I thought it would make sense to have like the plush having the raid, the hype, the plush kind of having like a sign that says I'm not cute, having it Angie, and then having the animation with with like it just his head with like the hearts coming out of his eyes. Obviously, it's not going to be all in one go because fuck it, I can't pay for that.
I was gonna say, if you're willing to pay me that money, then like by all means, bro.
I will in installments, but
because like I could definitely use some whiskey money.
But it will probably be sometime next year. And
I mean, as far as streaming goes, yeah, that makes sense. I'm kind of torn because like I like my emotes, but also like there's very little like continuity between most of them. I've been debating creating like new emotes specifically like I mean some of them are in jokes, like my emotes are pure chaos. And some of them don't work with like my current branding.
Yeah, right, because you've got like the old dog.
So I've been debating like taking some time and redoing my own fucking emotes. Something I haven't done in I don't even know how long. I've also just been, you know, enjoying doing my own shit for art streams as of late. Like, the art therapy has been actually helping me quite a bit.
Good. But yeah, it was just something I thought about.
I mean, you're not wrong. If you're trying to have a consistent theme, then yeah, like, it would make sense to update the existing roster of emotes that you have to better suit the theming.
But yeah, I just thought as my artist, because I can't go anywhere else, you've tricked me into loving you. I just thought I would talk to you about it. I'm very thirsty. Thirst solved. Anyway. Yeah.
Who was fighting you this time?
Why?
Oh. Munch, can you do me a favor?
Right. These damn kids.
Munchy, can you do me a favor and please ask Julie how her Taco Bell was?
How was your Taco Bell? Finn wants to know. Did you hear that?
No, I thought she was having a panic attack.
She said, "Fan-fucking-tastic, thank you. I went to bed full and happy."
Good. Not gonna lie, didn't think it was actually gonna happen, but you know, I'm a man of my word. Like I said, I would have never normally done it. I would have normally just went, dude, I was joking. I would have why would you even think I would do it? But the more I looked at you going, yeah, so you kind of did promise, the more I laughed and I was like, fuck it, for the memes.
She's straight up. I was like, she's like, tell Shin he promised me Taco Bell. And I was like, that's on you. And she goes, but. And I'm like, fine, I'll fucking tell him.
To be honest, you texting me, you DMing me over her DMing me would have made more sense.
Fair.
Because if she DM'd me, I know exactly I would have went, hey Shin, you owe me Taco Bell. I would have been like, oh fuck yeah. But the moment I seen like, the moment I seen you, I was like, oh, Munchie DM'd me out of nowhere. That's weird for him. Oh, like I was like, oh, it must be like some special occasion. All of a sudden, yeah. So you kind of promised a little bit to Julie about Taco Bell. I'm like, this motherfucker doesn't care at all. He just wants my muns.
And no, my wife wants your muns.
I was like literally planning out because I was like, I seen something on TikTok and I was like, oh dude, I could so get this. And I was like, you know what? No, I said I would save, and I'm like, no, I'm saving my money because I still need to pay me editor on TikTok for the HZW editing stuff. And the more I was like, no, I shouldn't, I need to wait, the more I remembered I need to pay things or pay people. And I'm like, well, my money's fucking gone today, so. Like the moment I pay Julie's Taco Bell, the moment I pay my editor, the moment I get myself Domino's because I deserve it, god damn it.
Essentially, Shin paid for your Taco Bell and then remembered he had to pay for a bunch of other shit too, and was like, fuck.
But yeah, dude, our editor on for HZW's TikTok's so fucking good, dude. He's my friend, JD. The dude is kind of always out of luck when it comes to work, because he's always like finding freelance work, but he always gets fired.
I mean, that's kind of the risk of freelance work, is that like they're not contractually obligated to keep you on board.
And then some of them, he's actually getting a job there, and then they're like, yeah, no. And I was like, dude, I've seen your edits. I've seen the things you can do. How about you editing for HZW and just doing one match for Meltdown, one match for Atlas's Reign, one match for Blackout on 3 different days. And if you do it, I'll give you a $10 a week. And he was like, solid. So now I pay him. And now we actually have an employee that I pay.
Nice.
So, woohoo!
Woo! Yeah, I definitely like. I couldn't even imagine paying someone to edit shit for me, just because of like the idea behind it is just like, oh man, I would feel like such a dickbag if I didn't pay them at least like minimum wage. And like I can't fucking afford that shit.
Dude, the reason I paid him a $10 is because 1, I knew he wouldn't give a shit how much I paid him, and 2, anything under 30 quid, my family would be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
So I was just like, I'm like, see if what he says about a $10, if he's like 15, I'll be like, sure, why not? But he was happy with the 10, so I was like, chill.
Yeah, I mean. Oh yeah.
To be honest, I have been contemplating talking to him about if he can put an extra video out that's like no match. It's got nothing to do with matches. It's like maybe like a vignette of a wrestler or something. Then I would boost it to 15. But I'm not like with Christmas coming along. I might wait until 2K26 for that to happen.
It just boggles my mind that like every single year there's just a new edition of these games out. Same shit with Madden.
Nah. And to be honest, the reason I did it was because like I know how much he grinds for like the love that he does, and I always get like upset every time I see him like get unemployed, and I can see like the whole like DMs that he gets today. Oh, I got fired again. I have to look for a different job and this, that, and the other. And it's like, I don't like seeing them like that. So I'm like, dude, even if you get a job, I'll still pay you. As long as you can edit for me, I'll pay it for you. I'll pay you 10 quid. As long as you put out those 3 videos, you're getting paid. So at least he has some kind of stable, maybe not income, but some stable money coming in. Because I do care about him, and I do worry about him. Because contrary to unpopular belief, I am a good person.
Who the fuck says you're not? You are the only one who popularly believes you're not a good person.
Oh, trust me, there's people. And the only reason these people think I'm a bad person because they get on my bad side. And I will admit there is times that like I may end up starting an argument just because I may be in a certain mood and I've already said, look, I'm not in the mood, and they already fucking stop. Or I say it, or it ends up being like I say something, but I say it in the way I know that I say it, but they take it in the wrong context. Hey, Star! What's going on, bro? Oh, bonk. So people I have an attraction for people to just shout at me. It's me hidden talent. I'm like a shitty X-Man. My superpower is that people just shout at me.
I'm yelled at man.
Got ages ago. It was like I was a part of this group, and we were having this moment. We were just looking like how funny if like we could find like the most shittiest superpower ever. And then we were just like looking up on our phones, and pretty sure that's a kink shin. No, I do not have a kink for people shouting at me. Says the Welshman and his sheep. Anyway, they were looking up like the most shittiest superpowers, and one floored me. Some dude was like, the power of invisibility, and I was like, that's not really shitty. He was like, no, but the shitty part is they're only invisible when people close their eyes. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. So if you close your eyes now, I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm invisible. I'm like, no, you're not. I just closed my eyes. And he's like, that's the point. Like,
I saw a meme about that somewhere where it was like, yeah, I got this awesome ring that makes me invisible, except it only works if you close your eyes or if you're not facing me.
Shin, that one doesn't work with the amount it's default go to. I've only said it like 2-3 times.
I'm assuming that it's just the default insult for anyone making fun of the Welsh, though.
Literally, Welsh people are known as sheep shaggers.
That's rude.
The worst part is my government name, my government last name. I'll be a hit in Wales. I'll be a hit in Wales. I should just move. I won't be. I'll stop being a virgin in no time.
Gotta find a farmer's daughter.
No, you. To be honest, Star, that's the only thing I know about the Welsh.
Is the stereotype that they fuck sheep?
Yeah, it's more better. It's more better than having the Birmingham stereotype of that let's fuck each other.
Well, I was gonna say, do I even want to know?
Yeah, they're literally, as I will say to this day, people from Birmingham are literally, the stereotype is basically they're just rednecks with the annoying accent that you would want to shoot people from Florida with. No, because when you've got that Valley Girl accent, when you listen to it, you just think, I want to shoot myself. That's the kind of
Valley Girl's California, my guy.
California, Florida, they're both depressing. Either way, it's the same thing of just when you hear it, you just want to shoot yourself. That's just Birmingham. It's unfortunate, but
how are we looking so far?
Looks good.
Thank you. I don't know if you were in stream when I was bitching about my fucking weekend. Would you like to hear part of why I'm just like been in a shit ass mood?
Go for it.
So Friday, I decided to take out my 9mm gauges because my ears were getting irritated. I think my wife's theory is it's the style of piercing. My theory was that it was the metal. Might have been both. So I finally decided to take them out, and she hands me these 00 silicone tubes with the idea being like, oh, these will gauge your ears up more slowly and it won't like blow out your ear. And within like by the next day, my ears were in just screaming pain all day.
Can you take painkillers for your ears?
I mean, it wasn't gonna do it. Like, the painkillers weren't the issue. As it turns out, the silicone plugs gauged my ears up rather quickly enough to where it split the inside of the piercing area on one ear. So Sunday morning, I'm like just in so much fucking pain. My wife says, just take them out. Go down 2 sizes. We'll do it that way. Like, maybe your ears just weren't ready. And she goes and takes the one in my left ear out. And my left ear proceeds to start just dripping blood. Just down my fucking neck.
Lovely.
Saturday night, in the middle of the night, I woke up with a hankering for a snack and I grabbed some Skittles because they were next to the bed. And I go to like chew them and promptly bite down on my lip ring and chipped my front tooth.
Lovely.
And then there's this fucking order that I've been waiting on for.
To be fair, it wasn't supposed to arrive until 3:30.
True, but they keep dicking around with it, being like, oh, it requires an adult signature. Let's deliver it during the most commonly worked hours known to mankind. And then let's deliver it 2 days later, and then claim that we can't access the open parking lot. And let's try again 2 days later, and still show up during the most common working hours known to mankind. At this point, I've just given up, and if it doesn't show up by December 17th, I'm gonna hit up Element Vape and be like, hey, I want a fucking refund because your shipping agency sucks dicks.
Oh, I'm sorry, Munchie, that you have to go through all that shit.
This has been frustration and rage and depression and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, the story goes, Stars says, an Englishman came over to the border to Welsh and did the do with a sheep, but for some reason they blame the Welsh because they don't want to admit they're the cause. So basically, the he who smelt it dealt it argument. They also say swear companies try to contact us or contact at the worst times on purpose. Yeah, seriously. Like, I've been trying to get in contact with the company, just being like, hey, this isn't working. We work during these time periods. Can we like set up can I pick it up at a location? Like, no, we don't have pickup locations. Okay. Can I specify a delivery time? No, we don't do that either. Well, then what the fuck good are you? Like, anyone else shipping anything that requires a signature would at least have a drop-off point so that I can go and just pick it up in person and sign there. You're waiting on a call back from the 111 emergency number and they called back at 2 a.m.? That's fucking stupid. What the hell?
While you were reading those, I was just thinking to myself, how fucking funny would it be if I can get somebody just to like make like a 3D rendering of my little Oni plush and I get to use it in VR chat and just walk around as that little thing.
I was sitting here going, wouldn't it be awesome if you had someone make you the Oni plush real?
Dude, I want it real.
Commission someone who does fucking sewing and shit. Or commission my wife to crochet it. Julie does do crochet.
Can she do that much? No offense to her. I like my balls where they are. But can she do that much detail?
She wants to know if you can do the amount of detail via crochet that I did for the drawing of the Oni plush. I can bring it up right now. Oni plush.
Did you not see it on?
She's not on stream,
yeah.
She's just in the room. She said probably. Your fucking just faceless silhouette staring at me every time I open your commissions folder. Chainsaw hand, not hand holding chainsaw, yes. So the specific request was that it be like Chainsaw Man without breaking copyright without breaking copyright laws. They wanted it based off of a previously existing logo, which let me here, I'll show you. Last time I kind of had it like showing like fully all the personal, well, it's not personal info, it's business info, but like so it's based on this. So just let me like back up a second. So original logo. They wanted it made, they wanted the beaver guy, but like Chainsaw Manified.
Suck.
I fish. And so this is what I did. Made it more like animated. I don't have anything to hydrate with, bro. Baby, can you give me a glass of water?
I could probably pay somebody on Fiverr to do it, couldn't I? Munch.
What?
I'm saying I probably could pay somebody on Fiverr to do it.
I thought we didn't trust Fiverr.
Oh, I don't know, man. I was in a weird phase.
What?
I heard horror stories about Fiverr.
Yeah.
But they see the fire burning deep inside my soul. Always had a problem with the people left at home.
Basically, just tell her more accident prone, brother. I mean, you're not wrong.
Just how it goes, yeah. I'm ice cold. Every time I pull up, yeah, I always steal the show. Hero money, I might burn it just to watch it glow. Family full of snakes, so when I'm high, I'm feeling low. They let me go, yeah.
I'm ice cold, down to the bone, I guess. I walk alone along this road without a moment's rest. Moms ain't been home, pops work me down to the bone. Should've known when I'm low, this rage I cannot control. Don't have a home, I'm by myself, walk this path till hell freeze over, I'm in my A. Don't give them a chance, both my hands I freeze them, burn they face. I won't break, I leave them on DOA. I think I hear them say, the hero with ice and flames. I know, on my way back, where they say at. Any villains wanna test me, feel the flames blast.
Yeah, I mean, that is definitely an option.
My past, go beyond plus, ultra let the rage pass.
But they see the fire burning deep inside my soul. Always had
Cause I'm not gonna lie, I ended up paying for my layout that I've got on my stream from Etsy, and it could have been so ripped off by somebody else, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, with all these sites, you just kind of gotta like trust the fucking. Gotta trust the ratings.
Yeah.
Soon as I pull up, it's always quiet. They say nothing. Grew up in the lion's den. I'm used to no discussion. Make this shit look easy. They still try to catch me bluffing. Breaking
Excuse me.
inside my head, so I feel something. Why my father try to fuck up my
Probably find somebody on Etsy to do it, right?
Huh?
I'll probably find somebody on Etsy to do it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Etsy or Fiverr. I don't know. I'd like some like my little swords quest sprout plushie. I got off of Makeship. I don't know if that's something where like Makeship helps you design it and put it together. I also don't know like what their general requirements for like manufacturing are.
Is it good?
I mean, I didn't have it made myself. I just the creator of the comics it spawns from was selling them on there and like giving the partial parts of the proceeds to charity. But here, I'll show you on stream here. This is my little sword, my quest sprout plushie.
That's cute.
Quest. Yeah, most of the people on most of the creators, the comic creators on like webcomics and shit like that, like yeah, most of the webcomic creators seem to sell their plushies through Makeship. Not sure if it's just like price effective or if it's the quality of the product or what, but seems to be quite popular.
I think the only thing they would have a problem with is the fact that like you can't see the back of the plushie. Of my only plushie. Of my only plushie.
I mean, that's where you improvise.
Oh, I can just hire you to do a back.
You know I'm gonna make it twerking.
No, please.
I mean, realistically, it would just be the exact same as the front. It's plate armor. It's samurai plate armor. It looks the same on the back as it does the front.
All right.
I think you should get a plushie made of the ominous, faceless man torso.
What are you talking about?
Fucking this thing.
Oh, technically, I probably, in technical terms, I probably can't do that. Because how much that would be funny. And I would start making body pillows of it.
Pretty sure that exists.
Probably. That particular image is from the SmackDown vs. Raw series. So there'd be legal rights there.
I mean, arguably, it's a vague human torso. It's pretty hard to copyright that.
It was probably made. The torso was probably created by an actual like sprite they made of an actual superstar on the game, and then just like grayed them out and blacked their face. Just to go, hey, this is a random person. This is a mystery.
Mystery. It's a mystery, Charlie.
God, don't.
What, you don't like Charlie to Unicron?
Not really. I prefer llamas with hats.
I think both are good.
Just that.
And for the rest of my days, the line, "Oh God damn it, they took my kidney," will live in my brain rent free forever.
I know, just the unicorn things didn't impress me enough.
No, not fucking banana phone. God damn it. I managed to keep that out of my brain for like several years. You fucking.
You fucking what? Finish that sentence, bitch.
Shit ass.
And like that for you, the one thing that runs rent free in my head from llamas with hats is, oh, happy birthday! What did you do, Carl? And then I killed it. Oh, what? That kills people. Oh, I did not know that. That is my bad. What happened to his hands, Carl? I ate them. Carl! My stomach was doing the rumblies. Carl! That my only hands can satisfy.
That is also a classic for sure. I think we're just about done. We just gotta add like highlights here and there.
My stomach was giving me the rumblies. My own hands and things like that stuff.
Not gonna lie, we might kill this stream as soon as I'm done with this. Kinda wanna just like chill out. It's well, you don't celebrate this holiday, it's exclusively an American holiday, but yeah, it's Thanksgiving week. I'm looking to keep it like relatively chill this week.
Well, apparently a bunch of white bitches have been apparently saying, oh, everyone should celebrate Thanksgiving. It's like,
why?
It's like, do you know that it's currently only for America because they happen in America?
And like, arguably, it didn't actually happen at all, and it was just a propaganda thing to try and get people to be like, oh, look how great we are. We were all friendly with the Native Americans. We definitely didn't genocide them.
Oh, definitely. Like, I can tell you from personal experience, the British definitely do not want to celebrate Independence Day. There's one holiday we do not, rather not like to remember.
That reminds me of, I saw UOS Labs do a 4th of July thing, which consisted of burning a bunch of printouts of other countries' flags in effigy.
Fucking Jesus. He is, I swear to God, I still believe that he's just the real life Rick from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that sentiment. The dude is a psychopath in the best way.
His accent just fucking makes it as well.
He has an accent?
Well, the way he sounds then, if that's more better.
He sounds like Fishy. I mean, Fishy's got a
I've
deeper
heard-
voice, but like,
I've never really
same
talked to
general
Fishy.
vein.
I've never really talked to Fishy.
Like a nice deep baritone.
Puppetry master, I cannot clash you faster. Look at your body disaster. I've achieved perfection now.
Like the way, if you're talking like his mannerisms, then yeah, I get you.
Your breath, I can confess, one of the best. Next, I'll be removing your head. Grandma Chio, she ain't nothing but just a preachy hag. Don't be mad.
He's just kind of got a vibe of no fucks given.
Stumbling ever my function encompassing powers emerge. Forms think you can wonder and you will be suffering under the strength of the third Lord. Everybody knows I'm the sickest virtuoso. A touchy of the shaman gone foes.
Do you know what I think is missing on this chainsaw?
What?
Barbed wire.
Where the fuck would barbed wire go?
On the handle. You just wrap it around.
I suppose he's not like he's using his other hand to use the handle. It's just part of the chainsaw. He's like fucking Ash from the Evil Dead up in this bitch.
You have to ask him. So, from what I remember, your cousin's partner?
Yeah, it's cousin's husband.
Yeah. You have to ask your cousin's partner if that would be okay, but...
Like we're gonna stick with the actual design because they were like, we really like 2 and maybe 3 for a t-shirt.
Enough.
I was really hoping they would go with the derpy ass like chainsaw beaver.
Oh, that one. Double.
The beaver equivalent of the chainsaw devil, yeah.
To be honest, I like the beaver with the 2 X's. The chainsaw X.
That was what they chose for the t-shirt design. We got that done on the first one of these.
Cool.
Even if you go to decapitate me, I'll still be talking reckless about the ugly puzzled expressions on your faces. Good careless about the money, I do it for religion. Envision me giggling like a little girl at your funeral.
These black threads grab next, snap. Next opponent to be trapped within the web will have the last death. Failed the mission from a village and now they all want me gone. So I'm here living as a killer with hit and we form the zombie combo. Stitched up like the monster of Frankenstein. Not a nip tuck, these scars are my battle lines. My rampant anger causes tremors like I slammed an anchor. And I fix up any single wound without a bandage.
Yeah, the HCW TikTok's really like going off. I kind of love it.
That's good.
Oh yeah, and we've also achieved something I never thought we would ever fucking that either me or HCW would ever get. We've got a guaranteed raider.
Guaranteed raider? What is
Can't
that?
believe it.
Like, just if you're live and they're raiding, it's guaranteed they're picking you type shit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like they've only ever raided us.
Oh.
From what I know. But every time we're live and they're going off, they've always raided us.
Paper is like a tsunami, lonely just like origami. Power that's taking down armies. Dance with the sheer Kagami. You can't harm me, the results for you will be quite painful. Paper wings, I'm taking things when breaking in like angels. Blowing you up with explosive tags, showing you up with a motive plan of action. This my faction, don't be brash and fighting me, can I? Intelligence.
Alright, that's looking pretty good so far.
President, it's evident you're missing the point of all my benevolence.
Obito, Sasuke, Akatsuki, and Madara. I controlled it all just to get myself to Kaguya. I can make Uchiha, manipulate Endora, cause 1,000 wars just to act.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad that that shit's kind of popping off for y'all.
Oh, dude, you can't understand how much I'm fucking loving it.
I always wonder about it a little bit because every now and again, like I'll pop into like the planning stages and people are getting like pissed off sometimes.
I'm the one who's doing all the work. She knows that you is useless like Deku without a quirk.
Looking right out of my hole. Yeah, I'm silly as hell. Demeanor be looking
Like-
under control, but don't keep thinking I'm frail. Everybody in my crew sick of my flow, hoping I'm soon to be dead. Outside looking in, you lucky we friends. You don't know what be inside of my head. Zetsu on my side, we both are repping the cascade.
I've been thinking about like cooling it on my own shit, on like my own streams and fully focusing on HZW, but I've had T Money tell me that I shouldn't do it, and then I've had Ash and Nat and tell me that maybe instead of doing 3 days, instead of doing four streams a week, which would be 3 for me and 1 for HZW, I should do 3 streams a week, which would be 2, but going back to my original schedule, which would be 2 for me and 1 for HZW.
I mean, I'm generally on board with the whole keep it to 3 mentality. Just because that's worked out best for me personally. With like, you know, the occasional 4th stream thrown in there as a bonus. Waiting around with the HCW on prep for 30 plus minutes is certainly something. Like before they get the stream going, they're like the shooting the shit phase essentially.
Oh yeah. I mean, not just like chill out for a bit. Once we get streams out, we just chill out, and then because we like wait for people to like filter in, and then we do a show, and then when we go to Acid Rain, we make the match card right there and then I'm like, instead of just going straight back into it, I'm like, let's just take some time to ourselves and let's chill out for a bit and just like get a little bit of a breather before we go back in. Hey, firstly, our BRB screen's fucking incredible, okay? Shut up.
It's the BRB screen.
It's literally like, it's a picture of like 3 different segments: blue, black, and no, green, black, and blue. With Meltdown, Blackout, and Acid Rain, with all the titles on show. They're like the old version of the titles, but we need but. And by the way, I would like to mention that music was made by me.
Who to what now?
The song we played for the intermissions or the starting soon, I made it on that.
Wondering why. What is the world? What is it about? The secret is time. Your life in his mind, the world of his prime. I waited so long, but now it is time. Do you understand? I'm claiming a shrine, and everyone in your crusaders will die. Die, die. Everyone in your crusaders will die. Why? Dio was coming and claiming a shrine. Die, die. Everyone in the crusaders will die. Why? Cause I am the GOAT. Don't tell me to lie.
That wasn't your point then. What the fuck's your point then? You seem to have an issue with it.
I think you struck a nerve.
Fuck you.
I don't think of how I want to fucking do this shit. Maybe not that drastic. Alright, I have an idea. I'm gonna dick around with some tool functions that I don't normally use. Tool function. Fucking minus front. Hey, it worked. Not digging it though. Definitely throw some like highlights on these fucking folds down here. What the hell? Yeah, I wouldn't really know as far as like the whole waiting on the that was supposed to be like the beaver's tail, but looks like a chainsaw hand and a second floppy saw hanging off of it.
Yeah, Star, you're missing the point. I asked you what is wrong with the brakes. You seem to have an issue. I would like to know your issue. You seem to want to talk. Come on, buddy. Let's talk. What the hell's the issue? With me and Nat can't just constantly just go, oh, right, let's do this, get the match right, let's get back. We need at least a little break on ourselves. Because if we just constantly go, right, change, match, let's go back, we'll just be fucking tuckered out. We need at least a little bit of a break.
What's the world's finest assassin now? My plane is falling down. I start to look around, and this is the life I take you down, take you down, take you from the shadows and break you down, break you down, break you. You're just cattle and take you down, take you down, take you, break you down, break you down, break you, take you down, take you down, take you from the shadow. Coming out of pocket, my bars hit harder than a rocket. Your limbs, I'll put them in a socket. How I pop it, lock it, and you're never gonna stop it. Clearing all the stains, like dungeon, how I make the bullets rain. When I kill you, I'm taking all the pains. Like limits, how I'm breaking all the chains. Taking all you fuckers. No sleep tonight, I'm that ruckus. You got mad like you some truckers, and you think that you're above us. Well, no, you're some bloodsuckers. I got beef like
Yeah, that's fine.
power switch like fucks it, cause you on this side like
Wait, what if we grab this color? Maybe this will look.
thinking that y'all are some giants. I'll introduce you to science. Eating you pulse with compliance. Inside my team, no defiance. They all alone, self-reliant. Turn on these baddies, appliance. Load, click, boom. How I 5 shots at your head. Come at me and you'll end up dead. On the floor and I'll end up bread. Killing you and I'll take the bread. When I hit the floor, I'll send you bitches packing. When you see me fire shots, you know that all my wins are stacking. Yeah.
What's the world's finest assassin now? My
I like how the fucking recent colors board is just a bajillion different shades of blue.
Take you down, take you down, take you from the shadows and break you down, break you down, break you. You're just cattle and take you down, take you down, take you, break you down, break you down, break you. Take you down, take you down, take you from the shadows.
That's better. That's why it's jarring. Alright.
I'ma hit you where you lacking and put you in the box, little bitch. I'll send you packing. I won't stop. Body drop, buckshot, blow your top off. 2 hours a day in my blood. I am not soft when I pop shots. Any target getting dumped off, and I'm in the bag getting brain straight from my heart. And my whole family's some killers. I'm one with the silence, we feel this. I don't give a fuck how you feeling. I don't give a fuck if you leaking. I got these baddies, they screaming. They look like, oh, he a devil, but it's these rounds that are evil. Oh, I'm the best, I'm the finest. You know, for the pussy, I'm the kindest. And for the bread, I'm divided. Like, who would really come try me? Like, I was paid to make sure your next nap was in the coffin. No, everybody clear the room, cause I'm about to offer.
What's the world's finest?
Oh lord, we got a paragraph.
I'm the goddess's hound.
Oh, here we go.
Shots are all inbound. In this game, I will be crowned.
Take you down, take you down.
Shindy, you're the one making this an issue. I'm not making it an issue.
Would
I
you
was
like
just
me to
wanting
read
to
it
know.
for you, buddy?
Oh no, there's no point. If you read it, that means it becomes fucking a problem. I don't want it to be a problem. It's not a fucking issue. I just wanted to know. All I did was mention it from a viewer standpoint. Fair enough. See, that's all you had to say.
So we Gucci?
I'm still reading. There's a large segments of elevator time. Okay, yeah,
Elevator
because
time.
once again,
I like that terminology. I like that.
yeah, because once again, we have to make the match card, which sometimes the game likes to fuck on us, and sometimes.
So if you're making the match card live, wouldn't it be more interesting for the viewer to just have that be visible?
No, because once again, we're trying to make it cinematic. Like, it's like, no one gets to see the match card. Everyone gets to see the match card on the match card itself, like in the server. But we don't want people to see the match card on the universe until we actually start the match, and then they get to see the match
Josh.
card. Hi, Josh.
How did I know
And then,
Mr.
like,
Hooker's and blow up in here?
The match card loading screen comes on. So it's like TV, kind of.
Okay, I
But
see
yeah,
where
once
you're
again-
coming from.
But once again, like, there's just times where me and Nat need a break, and sometimes he takes longer breaks because he needs the bathroom or whatever, and he takes until Christmas to come back. I get you need time to do things in between, but if you're watching a movie, which I'm not, and had 20 to 30 minute ads of a BRB screen and one song, I can see why people would get annoyed, which is what MD mentioned when I joined just now. Like I said, like, we put the song on there because we thought it was like pretty much of a jam, because I thought it was an alright one, but It's that or play elite or play non-copyrighted music, which at this point Twitch doesn't know what is or what is not non-copyrighted.
Nah.
Like I said, sometimes the breaks aren't even meant to be that long. Sometimes it's just literally not going right. I need to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, all right. And like I said, he takes till Christmas to come back.
You can't rush nature.
And, oh, yeah, you can't rush nature, but you can definitely rush him because he literally has told me. I've literally asked him, I was like, dude, you take so long. What the fuck do you do? Barred from, I'm guessing, what you're doing. He literally says that he literally does what he needs to do, then literally goes on YouTube Shorts, and then looks up a comic, and that's it. The motherfucker takes so long. It came such a joke that every time he comes back, he goes, right, I'm back. I go, Happy Christmas. Like, I'm not trying to make it an issue. I'm not. Once again, I have an innate ability to try and talk rationally or talk the way I think I'm trying to talk. And then people take out the wrong context, so apparently I put it in the wrong context without even knowing.
There's not so much context as it is tone, I think.
Once again, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I'm doing the right tone or not. I don't mean to make it sound like an issue. I don't. Like I said, I just have an innate ability of pissing people off. Anyway, the BRB also can be used for people to just stretch, get up, go and use the bathroom themselves, and do what they need to do. Because, Josh, every time
it took you this long to get to that. I even read it out loud. I even read it out loud, hoping it would get you triggered a little bit.
Because, Josh, every time Munchie does art, every time Munchie does art, I like to talk to him because I always know it's around this time he's always a little bit down in the dumps, so I like to come in here and try and talk to him and give it and build his spirits up a bit.
Hey, Stars, you're saying it took them an hour to come back at one point?
Once again, it's not. He said, I'll be back. Need to use the bathroom. And I'm like, okay. So I waited and waited and waited and waited. And all of a sudden he was like, dude. I was like, dude, where the hell have you been? He's like, well, one, I was at the bathroom, and two, my grandma sprung up on me and she now wants me to help her with food, so just continue without me. And I'm like, okay. Because once again, we try not do a long period of pauses, but sometimes those long pauses are literally him going to the bathroom. Sometimes it just can't be helped.
Savage Jack, this is actually true.
Thank you.
I'm watching Black Rose. Ah, gotcha. So yeah, it kind of just boils. I mean, that being said, if you're explicitly told to just go on without the dude, like, ain't no shame in going on without the dude.
Well, I know, but like, I like to wait for him because we're a team and we're meant to do this together.
Yeah, but if it's been more than 45 minutes, like, if it's been more than 20 minutes, I feel like it's warranted.
No, but I'm trying to keep the spectacle of like the commentary team. I know, Star. I know it's the viewers waiting. Trust me, I am as pissed as you are. Every time we take a break and he's like, right, I need to go to the restroom, I'm like, oh, God, how long is this gonna take?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at that point, like, have a fucking time frame where if it surpasses that time frame, then you're like, just get it cracking.
Now that a girl acting radical, itty bitty mini skirt, seeing all that ass with just a twirl. Do you got an only?
Oh shit, is this fucking, hold on.
Josh, we've told you, turn up when you want to. We're not stopping you from turning up. Every time you do turn up in chat, we're like, Josh, you can turn up if you want. You never do. Swear to God, I'm not making this a fucking issue in your chat. I'm not.
And maybe we should just start going after real girl. You know what? Fuck it. I still want to fuck them. I need a head side bitch, drop it down on my dick. She fucking love it when she riding the shit. Yeah, I need an anime hoe, bitch. You already know.
Well, in my opinion, if people don't want to wait, then I'm sorry for the people who don't want to. You're missing out on good content. I can't help when my co-host is taking 10 hours to take a massive you know what, and
could also do like, I don't know, marbles with friends, words on the stream, play the New York Times games. Just call it commercials.
I feel like I'm getting the backlash for shit he's doing. No pun intended.
You just happen to be present for this discussion.
Oh, I know.
You are currently Representative Shin
Trust me, I don't want to make the viewers wait.
of Ushinistan. Don't mind me, I'm just going slightly insane
It's
here.
fine.
Huh? What'd you say, Shin?
I don't want to make the viewers wait. It's not my intention to piss people off. Once again, I have an innate ability to piss people off. God damn it, Josh.
What did Josh say? Yeah, goddamn it, yeah. I'm sorry. It's kind of funny. To me, it seems like Stars is just trying to give some constructive criticism.
Oh, I know, and I'm giving them a constructive criticism back, saying I can't fucking help what my co-host does. I like to try and keep the realism of the fact that we're co-hosts and we're trying to do a thing together.
Oh yeah, but if it were an actual TV broadcast and there was dead air, they would expect the hosts to like start shooting the shit or something, you know? Like,
oh no, man.
In the world of entertainment, dead air is death.
There's no dead air. There's music. There's chill ass music.
I suppose. If you can get me to laugh, you succeed. Okay.
My music's shit enough to make anyone laugh. So. Oh.
I should be doing this within the group. There wouldn't be dead air if Jack just did the hookers and blow. He's not wrong. It would be definitely there would be
but
no dead air.
but Twitch TOS would kill me.
Just come up with creative names for it and don't do it on camera. Anyways, battle is live again with Arc Graders. You'll drop back in soon. Alright. Not sure how much longer the stream's gonna go for, but
I'm glad you can show up and I'm glad you can show up and try and fucking poke holes in my life. Like I said, I understand. I take the constructive criticism. I take the constructive criticism, and I understand. Trust me, I do.
Let's go all night. No, I have work in the morning.
I understand that, like, dead air is dead air, and I understand, like, the waiting's waiting, and it's sometimes it's bullshit, but currently no one's complained, and I didn't know it was a massive issue.
It doesn't sound like it's a massive issue. I think it's just a thing that Stars noticed and wanted to, like, make known. Like, I don't think they're trying to upset you or anything, homie.
Oh no, don't worry. I know he isn't. It's me that's upsetting myself.
Yeah, I could tell you're spiraling.
That's how I roll. People trying to be nice, and I'm just like, and I pull out an AK-47, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? My mother's not ugly. It's like, yeah, I didn't mention your mother. So, still.
Sir, I did not mention your mother once, okay? Why haven't you mentioned my mom then? What's wrong with my mom?
Exactly. Oh, gosh.
Jack looks in the mirror and gets mad. I could see that. Jack, do you look in the mirror and get mad?
I avoid the mirror.
I sometimes look in the mirror and get a little upset. Usually in the morning when I get up and I go to shower and, like, fucking walk through that door and see my big ass belly do a jiggle, and I'm just like, ugh.
I've had too many instances where I've, like, looked in a mirror and I've looked in it for too long and I start having an existential crisis. I have like I start having like an out of body.
Once. That was fun.
I had like an out of body experience.
Have I ever told you about the time I looked in the mirror tripping balls?
Like, I had a massive out of body experience.
I had an ego death. Like, back when I was able to take psychedelics more frequently and was, like, on a mission to meet God and bitch him the fuck out.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
I know, this was like, oh, this might have been in the time frame that I was streaming. I don't remember, actually.
I remember talking to you, and it might have been sheep or it might have been fishy, but I was just talking to you about it. I was like, I remember just talking to you about it, and I remember you two just telling me, going, when I was just like, why the hell do you just do all this stuff for? And I just remember you two telling me, going, saying it was because life's boring and we need adventure.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate, actually. Well, at that point in my life, I was like, I had discovered psychedelics because of an inability to utilize the marijuana because I was trying to get a job. I found out that mushies don't show up on piss tests. And I was like, sure, I've never done mushrooms once in my life before. Let's just fucking pop these motherfuckers right now. Who gives a shit about precautions or anything? And that led down a long and winding road of doing a shitload of drugs by myself in an attempt to gain some semblance of enlightenment. As we can all see now, that did not succeed. But there was one, so what I was talking about, you reminded me of a time talking about having like an existential crisis looking in the mirror for too long. One of the things that you're always told when you're like delving into psychedelics is don't look in the fucking mirror. Just don't look in the mirror while you're tripping. You're gonna freak the fuck out. And I said, fuck that noise, and I looked dead ass at the mirror. And I proceeded to watch myself melt like God on the PC, battle on the phone. It's gonna take a nap, but you'll do that later. All right, I bet. Thank you for hanging around, stars.
Don't. I just want to tell you, dude. I hope I don't sound like I was getting at your throat, man. I really am not. I get defensive about things I love. Okay.
That in combination with your tendency to just circle around the same thing once you get in your head about it.
Listen. If there is a pattern, I have to follow it. I can't help it. I just wanted to say it because I didn't want Stars to leave and think I'm pissed at him, because I'm not.
I like that better. Yeah, so like proceeded to did the exact opposite of what you're told to do as from anyone who's ever tripped before. Proceeded to look in the mirror on 2.5 hits of acid because the person who sold me the shit didn't give me like individual hits. They just vaguely measured. Said, this'll be okay. And watched myself melt in the mirror like a like you know those videos of candles melting sped up to like Mach fuck? Ben?
What? What's going on?
Did you hear any of the shit I just said?
Sorry, I blacked out for a bit. What's going on?
I was telling the story of.
Oh yeah, you look. Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard that. You were like, you took a bunch of shrooms. Somebody told the whole thing of, don't look in the mirror. You looked in the mirror and then you practically didn't like it at the end.
No, I watched myself melt like a candle at like high speed. And then everything went black and I just kind of like lost touch of like my entire personality for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh.
It was interesting to say the least.
I bet.
I think so. I've talked to someone who takes way more hallucinogenics than I ever did, and he was saying that that's something called an ego death, where you just like lose your sense of self for a while.
That's not good.
And you have to like essentially rebuild your brain from the ground up over the course of the trip. A while back now, you're hanging out with two guys that tried LSD. You think, well, you proceed to just play Sims and make yourselves as characters in the game, only to have one dude sit at the laptop as his in-game counterpart did the exact same. Yeah.
That's got to be trippy as fuck.
See, I've heard some wild stories of people like losing their ever-loving minds and like vividly seeing like altered realities, and like all I've ever gotten was a sense of euphoria and like, I mean, aside from the thing I just described where I literally watched myself melt in the mirror like a fucking candle, I very rarely have like genuine hallucinations like that. It's usually just pretty colors and patterns on the walls, and then like I feel really happy about existing, and all of the stress of being an adult goes away for like 3 hours. Well, depending on 3 hours if it's mushrooms, 8 to 12 hours if it's LSD. I think Jack needs mushrooms. I do not think Jack needs mushrooms. If this man's having existential crises just looking in the mirror for too long, I feel like mushrooms would, like, nah.
Nah, I don't think Jack needs mushrooms. I'm gonna veto that. I'm gonna veto that idea.
Like I said, like I have like out of body experiences if I look in the mirror too long.
Honestly, you might not even like fucking be able to tell the difference if that's the shit you got going on sober.
It was this one time I literally like I was in my granddad's like room because like there was the closest bathroom I could use. And I was like looking at him in his mirror and like all of a sudden I was just like, fuck. Like I was just like in this whole fucking thought in my brain of just, this is what I look like. This is how people perceive me. The fuck?
Actually,
Why do I look like?
Actually on mushrooms, that might be more akin to like, you might look in the mirror and go, God damn, I'm fucking beautiful.
Like, and I just started like looking at myself and just like, weirdly enough, like my eyes just started like honing in on parts of my body that I'm like, if I looked in the mirror for 2 seconds, I would have never noticed. And I'm just like, that's a weird defect on my nose that I do never recognized before. I just started like looking at imperfections in my face and my body, and I was just like, I need to walk away.
I wouldn't call that out of body experience.
Oh no, I definitely didn't. I can definitely tell you.
Now you've made my mind up on quitting. I mean, good for you, dude.
There's times I've actually looked in the mirror so long, I actually felt like I actually had like this weird thing where I was like, I was the person in the mirror looking at me.
Okay, not needs, but it would be funny. It might be funny. It might make us feel really bad. Fish just got 350 dog bones for having the watch streak.
Of 3.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. If Jack did them, you'd look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm sexy.
I
has played new co-op horror game called Species Unknown. Would like with the wifey? Could be.
I've heavily theorized that I'm exactly like my dad when if I ever got drunk.
I mean, what's your dad like when he's drunk?
Depends on how he is.
I don't have the soda with me anymore. My wife took it. I can't hydrate.
Depends how he is, really. If he's in a happy mood before he's drunk, he's like the life of the party. If he's gone through something, he's like the most depressing person ever. And if
that's just kind of it just sounds like normal alcohol.
If he's upset about something, he's like the most angriest person you'll ever meet.
I mean, that sounds pretty standard for fucking being drunk. Like, I mean, there's generally variations on it, but like, no, I wouldn't say mood changer. It sounds to me like it just enhances however your old man's feeling when he's drinking. So if he starts drinking and he's in a shitty mood, he's gonna be in a shitty mood, but like ×4. And if he's in a good mood, it's cranked up to 11.
Literally, my dad was already half fucking gone when he was like taking us to a party at his mate's house. I was meant to spend the night with him at his place, and we literally went past a nursing home, and I already felt like I knew what was gonna happen. My dad literally stood there for the better part of 10 minutes trying to fucking I pick up this fucking nurse that was in this nursing home.
Right, so you stopped at the nursing home. That was not the destination, and he tried to hit
Yeah.
on the nurse.
Yep. You see the nurse in the window? He went, "Hey, wifey, you look sexy, you." I'm like, oh fucking god. Literally, he stood there, did it, and I was like, you know what? I know where the destination is. I'll see you later, Dad. I literally got there, knocked on the door, and I was like, oh yeah. And they were like, Jack? I was like, yeah. And they were like, where's your dad? I'm like, down the street near the nurse, near the old folks home, hitting on the nurse. And they were like, oh. They were like, the other kids are upstairs. I'm like, all right. I went upstairs. And then proceeded to get tormented and bullied by every single one of them. And then, me dad will have a tendency every 15 to 10 minutes come upstairs to check on me. And me dad was like, hey, Jacko, you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, Dad. And he's like, any of these idiots tormenting you? And I'm like, no, they're not. And like them lot were like pretty fucking afraid of my dad. Even like the bloke's son, who's like my dad's mate, he was terrified of him because my dad's a fucking mountain of a man. And I was like, no, not really. And he's like, all right. And he's like, if any of you touch my son, I'll have words with you. And then you go back downstairs and just start drinking again. And it got to a point where like one of them, my dad's mate's son really got on my nerves, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And they all heard me dad walk up, and they were like, dude, shut up, don't say that fucking thing. My dad came in, he was like, alright, Jacko? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, Dad. And he's like, have any of these been tormenting you? And they all looked at me, and then my dad clocked it straight. He was like, what are you looking at him for? And I was like, because he's been annoying me this whole bloody time. As a teenager, as a young teenager, probably 15, 16, somewhere around there, I was trying to defend myself, because I'm like, I don't know what to do, how to get him off. And I know my dad, I know them lot are scared of me dad. Not thinking my dad's a fucking twat and a moron. My dad literally ran up to him, grabbed him by the shoulders, and said, what the fuck have I told you about harming my son? And he was like, I didn't harm him, I didn't touch him at all. He's like, my son said you did. He's like, no, I know he didn't. I didn't touch him, tell him. And I'm like, Dad, he didn't touch me. He's just annoying us, vocal annoying us. And he's like, oh, well, still, if you upset him again, I'll come back and wring your neck in. And then went downstairs, and then apparently them lot were so afraid of me that they didn't want to go near me anymore. And then me dad's mate found out about the whole situation and kicked me dad out, and I was like, well, I'm practically gonna go. Then my dad went on a taxi. Went to go and get the taxi came, and he's like, you went, Jacko? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, taxi's here, come on. And I'm like, all right.
You make your dad not to take away from the story, but the way your impersonation of your dad is immediately reminding me of fucking Luffy from One Piece.
Firstly, my dad's not Sean Connery, and two, my dad's a cunt.
You're making him sound kind of Connery.
That's how he said. Weirdly enough, that's just he has the mannerisms of Connery without.
I say, Jacko. It's time to get.
The reason why I'm saying Jacko is because I'm not saying the actual government name, but you know my government name.
Yeah.
So imagine my government name, but shortened, and I don't know at the end.
I mean, it's not so much the wording, so much as it is the accent.
It's just how it is.
Gruffness.
That's how he is. And I was like, all right. And I went to move, and them lot like just looked at us, and I was like, it wouldn't
So
have
this was a
happened if you just...
lot like I thought the story ended at getting hit,
Oh,
getting out
no.
and hitting on the nurse. I was just like, oh, he's still. Like, I looked at the clock. Like, it's still going. Yeah, damn. All right.
Yeah, the whole night. It started with me dad literally turning up at my granddad's house, and my granddad was just like, he was like, Stephen, you don't. Oh god damn, I've said my fucking name now, haven't I? Anyway, anyway,
You done played
he was like-
yourself, bitch.
And because I can't. Weirdly enough, when I impersonate my granddad, I have to be genuine to him. I find myself doing it, but I don't care.
Alright,
And
we're
he
gonna
was
just
like,
we're gonna put a hold on this because I'm about to hop off stream. I'd like to get
Sorry,
some
if I-
fucking opinions.
I'm sorry if I've turned your stream into controversial city again.
I wouldn't say
mean to.
controversial so much as just you rambling about trauma.
Emotional damage.
I wasn't
Sometimes.
rambling about trauma. I was talking. But it was about fucking stream.
Yeah, I know, but fucking sharing the trauma. Oh god, now I feel bad.
Also, also the going in circles because Stars was talking about the fucking BRBs.
I feel like I shouldn't just turn up anymore. I feel bad now.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. You seem to just be much more high-strung than usual the last few streams.
Just shit. That's all.
How are we
To
feeling
be
about
honest,
the how we feeling
looks
about
great,
the logo?
man. Looks great.
No weirdnesses.
No, looks all sick. To be honest, I entered in here high strung. I was talking about a situation with somebody else, and it had me high strung in the first place. So.
Like 3 weeks ago?
No, today.
Or does this just keep happening? He needs more muscles. I'm not fully redoing the arms. I got all the highlights
today
and shit in.
I had to talk about a certain conversation today with somebody, and it had me high strung anyway. So when I came in here to make you happier, as I always like to do. But apparently, I might have made you worse.
No, I'm good. Oh, was I gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna open this one and export that as a PNG as well. Oh. I'm definitely not trying to make you feel bad or anything, homie.
Well, to be honest, it doesn't take much. Somebody just has to say one thing that make myself feel bad. So it's not just you.
You do be spiraling a lot lately.
If I didn't, I would have nothing to do.
Just caught a glimpse of a dabbing avocado. Oh yeah, that's the thing I made. Forgot about that. Yeah, that was a request from one of Julie's friends. It was the dabbing avocado. And I can hear you spiraling without words. Speak to me, homie.
I'm fine, don't worry.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised you don't remember this because I'm pretty sure you were in that stream as well, but here's the one you were saying you liked before, the crossed chainsaws all vectored out. So what I'm gathering from this conversation though is that you have a lot of instances like the story you just told us, which makes you very averse to general intoxicants overall, but especially alcohol.
To be honest, that's the only one big issue I've ever had with me dad. There's only like a handful of times I've ever witnessed it. My sister had to witness the rest of it, unfortunately.
I mean, by the sounds of it, he cared about you to some degree because, like, even shithoused, he was being like, I gotta protect my boy.
If only you
Those
could
little
do it
shit
sober.
wickets in
That's
their
the only
place.
point.
Huh?
If you could only do it sober, that's the where I'm hoping he does it. But no, never at all. He's too much of a man to do that.
That's a generational thing. Oh god. All right. Well, if we're all happy with the logo designs, I think we're gonna cut it at the 2-hour mark here. Let's see who's live and doing stuff.
Team on his live, like Star was saying.
Are people pointing guns at the Steam guy? There's we go. I do want to say shit. I am sorry that you seemingly went through a bunch of bullshit as a kid. And know that at no point am I going to ever... Now, Josh, I can't really speak for, but I personally will never raid this cool guy. Wait, are you live right now?
Trying to find the channel points now.
Is Josh live?
No.
Or did he? No, I missed that. Okay, I'm not tripping.
I think he's trying to find the channel point.
Oh.
Well, fuck. Can you? Oh, please do it. I want to see if it works.
Alright, Shin, since you didn't technically put channel points down on this, I want you to pick heads or tails.
Belly button.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Oh, right. That's not fucking... Alright, you win. We're rating T-Money. I was like, if Jack calls it, we'll raid T-Money. If he doesn't, we're gonna raid Grimlock. What was I saying before that, though? Oh, yeah. I was saying, I can't speak for Josh, but I personally will never actually, like, push drugs on you if we ever meet in person. I'm not gonna, like, pull out a bag of some miscellaneous substance and be like, hey.
I know Josh would never would. He never would. He likes the idea of me doing it himself.
I wouldn't put it past him to pull out a bag of fucking powdered sugar and be like, hookers and blow.
Like, in IRL, I know he would never do it, but if there was a game where he gets a control of mini version of me and he can do what the fuck he wants, fucker, he's taking me for a ride.
He just has a Sims world where it's just Jack. But he's doing like...
Don't send him, he'll do it!
Drugs. That would make a fucking amazing stream premise, honestly.
What?
Alright, anyways. Thank you for hanging out. Much love and appreciation. Apologies if the conversation bummed you out a little bit. I don't know who that, just speaking generally, because Shin seems to be concerned about that. I'll be live Thanksgiving night playing Dark Souls and possibly Black Friday doing shitty horror games I have, just chilling. Alright, rating.
I didn't mean to turn your stream